All right, guys, it's Wednesday, November 6th at 7 p.m. I'm finally getting over here to get to work on building the brand. I appreciate you guys following along with me. I am going to be setting up and showing you a little tutorial on how to use Shopify's B2B program. And what it's going to do is allow us to create a catalog, a special wholesale catalog for our wholesale customers. We don't have any wholesale customers yet, but we're trying. So we're going to set up the wholesale catalog. I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. There's not too much information or tutorials about this online. So, even if you're not in the hair industry, just getting a little look-see at this is pretty helpful. Now, I am on the baller only Shopify Plus program, so that's how I have access to this. And it looks decent. It's going to be some manual work unless I want to import a CSV, but they have all these extra, it's a mess. A little bit of a manual work. I might get my assistant on it, but let me just show you some of the basics. Let's hop over here to the computer. But before we actually get started with that, if you're in the hair industry and I'm just curious, can you leave a comment where you are? Do you have your own hair brand? Are you thinking about getting started? What are you struggling with? I would love to know. So in the comments below, please let me know where you are with your hair business, or even if you just have an e-commerce business and you randomly found this video. I would love to know what's going on. Let me know. All right, so the first thing we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to head over to products, and we're going to go to catalogs. I was doing a little wholesale test. Let me just go ahead and delete this little thing here, and we're going to call this wholesale catalog. Now, you can create multiple catalogs to give different tiers of pricing. For now, we are going to do a specific tier of pricing, specific products, okay? Now, I don't want to do all products for a few different reasons. Is when you do wholesale, you're not really selling bundle deals, right? So like, I don't need all these inside the whole in the wholesale catalog. We should be selling these just by individual bundles at a wholesale price. Our closures wholesale price, frontals wholesale price. So we're just going to call this wholesale catalog. Okay, and this is the way you can do it. Now you can do an overall price decrease. I'm not a fan of just the price. I don't have enough control. I feel like if price changes, something changes, I'm not in control here. So I don't like that. I'm just going to save this. And what we're going to do is you can import a CSV, or you can manage the products and pricing. Now, let's just go here and we're going to manually add some of these products. Now, you can sort this by collection and status and product type, hair extensions tagged with, product vendors, the status. There's a lot of different sorting here. Let's go ahead and we're just going to start with the straight bundle of hair. So body wave hair bundle. Well, actually, we can do the body wave hair bundle. Let's see here. Okay, so it has 10 variants. Now, you can set quantity rules here and price breaks based on how many units people buy. I just want to keep this simple. I don't want people to have to worry about buying 5 of this, 8 of this, 10 of that. They're pretty much going to buy that anyway, the way that wholesale works with hair extensions. Now, you can have the volume pricing here, price break, different items. This is going to depend on what type of business you have, but for a simple wholesale solution for hair extensions, what I would like to do is just enter in the different variants. So what's going to happen is this is the normal price of the product, and what I can do is override this price by adding in the price per bundle. Now, if I go over here and I can see the body wave bundles here, let's see if I can just scoot this over a little bit. Okay, so fixed price. So this shows me my variant price, $14.14. So you can see 14, 18, and so on. Now, what we're going to do is just simply, let me slide her over. Okay, so I know it's going to be 9.10, so 9.10. Okay, we're going to do 1190. I'm going to try to do these real fast so you guys don't get bored with me. 14, 1540. God, this is so cheap. 1540, 1680. Man, we are going to sell some of these. Is this right? I don't even know. I'm going to have to double check these prices. 1680 bumps up a little bit to 21. $22.40. So you see here, you're going to get a nice discount if you're part of Hair Fleek's wholesale program. This is going to be for registered businesses only. Okay, don't try to be some regular customer that saw this and think you're going to get a wholesale price. You can pay the regular price. Support the channel. Support Hair Fleek, okay? We need to start getting some little rev in here. Okay, so we're going to save that. Now, prices are saved. Awesome. Now, let me show you how this works. I'm going to go over here to customers. We don't really have a lot. And so I'm going to go into this, my own customer account. I'm going to go over here to Mikey Test. This is just a test account. I'm going to add a catalog. There is only one. Oh, what happened to my product? Did that not? Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Let's go back. Products, catalogs, wholesale catalog. Hopefully this saved. Manage products. Let me show you something. This is just kind of a weird, I guess I shouldn't say weird. It's a little off for me for just the way that this works, because the same thing happened to me earlier. Let me show you what we have to do. So let me double check the pricing of this, make sure it is saved down. It is. So what you have to do back here is come on, Shopify. This is the one thing that got me now twice, okay? You have to select this and then just put include in catalog, okay? So that's going to include the product, and what that's going to do is make it available in the catalog. So what we're going to do is go back over here to customers. We're going to select my test account. We're going to come over here and see here, add a catalog. So we're going to do wholesale catalog, save. Okay, so it can send an email once it's all set up. It really only takes a second. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you what this looks like once this is set up. We're going to give it a second to kind of get through. Now, you can have companies, okay? So Mikey Test, that's just my test account in here. What you can do is you can add companies, and I believe Shopify has Shopify forms that we can have a wholesale sign up and get all this dialed in and integrated together. That would be pretty sweet. Now, let me open up a private browser and log in. Okay, I am logged in under my wholesale account. We're going to go here to the home page, and you can see there's nothing here. So what I'm going to have to do is design the wholesale side so it's a different site, which I'll get to. But I wanted to show you this. So like hair bundle deals, nothing's here. Once I'm logged in wholesale, baby, you're wholesale. There's only what you add. So, but you can see the one product that I showed you we worked on is hair bundles, right? And just the body wave hair bundle. So then you can see how the pricing adjusts to the wholesale pricing corresponding with our list over here. Now you can import these, and it's a lot faster that way. Or I just wanted to manually show you one product. I don't need to go through and add all these products. So you can start adding these to cart and going about your business. Now, this is very important that you set up the forms and decide who's going to get wholesale and who doesn't, as well as making sure that you're setting up the wholesale side of the store so everything looks good. It's going to take a little bit more time. I feel almost like I'm building a whole nother site. But the good thing about wholesale customers, they're not expecting the glitz and the glam like they would on a normal retail site. So you don't have to go above and beyond with the design and the information. Well, information, let's keep the information pumping in there, but overall with the design. So let's just keep it simple. I think Shopify B2B is a pretty good solution. Now, I was actually thinking of using this for private label. And my biggest problem is private label at privatelabelextensions.com has both online and point of sale. The online portion, it works great. I did a little test. I said, oh my God, this is good. Went down in the showroom and said, okay, let me type in my name and see if this works for point of sale. It does not work for point of sale. I don't know why. It's been like this for a while. And I think a year or so ago, at least a year ago, I was trying to set this up. I don't know why Shopify doesn't want this to work for point of sale, because that would be so amazing. I have to use a third-party app. If you have to use a third-party app, you got to use a third-party app. But it's much easier when you don't have to use a third-party app. So that's just, I know it's kind of a newer program for Shopify. I haven't seen too many updates of improvements. I mean, it works great for just basic online, but Shopify, you're pushing, point of sale on everybody and excited to get people selling in store. You got to hook us up a little bit. Okay. So that's just the basics of, doing the wholesale B2B. The customize, I actually haven't even designed for customize or designed for the wholesale site. So I probably have to check. There it is. There's the old B2B. Once you get that activated, you're going to see here, we are designed for B2B, but that doesn't look like the homepage when I'm logged in. So I'm going to have to figure this out, why it looks a little different for B2B, international and default. Okay. So I think there's maybe one setting I'm missing, but then what's going to happen is you're going to get over here to B2B and you're going to be able to set all this stuff up and it should start looking pretty good. Well, I thank you so much for watching Building a Brand, where I'm starting a hair brand from scratch. I have a lot of other episodes, probably over a dozen at this point, more than a dozen episodes of starting a whole hair brand on Shopify from scratch. I invite you to watch some of those episodes and continue to learn and grow with me. Of course, if you have any questions about anything I'm working on with this, please leave a comment below. If you're subscribed, you're awesome. And if you're just looking for some good deals on hair, check out hairfleet.com. Support the channel. What's up? I'll be back probably tomorrow with another video. Ciao.